Okay, we're here for at Dee Dee and Amy here in the kitchen, and we're going to show you how to make a cauliflower stuffing. Much better for us than bread stuffing. Breads are full of bad things, and so it's better to have the cauliflower. So we're going to start. I'm going to pour some olive oil in the pan here, and we've actually already cut up an onion. So 1 onion and 2 carrots and 2 stalks of celery. And we're going to saute that till it gets a little softer, and then I'm going to add the cauliflower and the mushrooms to that. Okay, so once that's good and cooked, I'm going to actually do the cauliflower first. Oh, sorry. Oh, and hey, would you do the garlic for me? Oh, sure. So we're going to add that. And this is about a head of cauliflower. It's finely chopped. So we'll just kind of mix that all together and add the mushrooms. And then the rest of these mushrooms in there for you. Okay, thank you. And we're going to add 3 cloves of garlic and a sprig of the rosemary and a ½ teaspoon of the sage. Now the recipe I found didn't call for butter, but I think we need a little bit of butter in the recipe as well. So
this won't be so heavy in your stomach, you know?
Yes, so for Thanksgiving, when they have all the starches for you to eat, it's kind of a nice alternative. You could also even do cauliflower mac and cheese if you wanted to do that. So there's all kinds of things you can do with cauliflower. Just I think it smells kind of strong, but it's pretty mild. It's kind of, as far as like the flavor, once it's cooked, you can kind of, like I said, get away with replacing it instead of a noodle or a potato.
Right.
Or in this case, we're doing it instead of the bread for the stuffing. And really, it still has all the flavors of your stuffing. So I'm going to add that. We're going to cut this, mince up this rosemary here, and then we can either add chicken broth or vegetable broth. And it kind of just depends. If you really don't, if you really are staying away from the meats or the meat products, then you could use the vegetable broth. I was even thinking if you like the sausage, a lot of people like the sage sausage mixed in with their bread dressing, and that might be a good way to do it too if you're not, like I said, opposed to actually having the meat. And I'm going to actually do the vegetable broth.
I bet you could use turkey sausage too if you wanted.
Yeah, and you could add some extra sage to it. It's all according to your own taste.
Right.
Yeah. But it's definitely better than all the starches that you get during the holidays.
Right.
So what we're going to do is we're going to add this rosemary that just kind of, she chopped up pretty fine. And we are going to mix that up together, and we're going to cover it and let it heat for about 15 minutes or so. And then the key is to put it in the broiler to kind of get it nice and a little bit more like your regular stuffing that you're used to for the holidays. So
now this seems pretty quick to make, but could you make it, but you already had your vegetables pre-cut, and sometimes that's what takes so long.
It is.
So could you take your vegetables and put them in the food processor and just kind of chop them up real fast that way?
Yep. This is a little bit overdone. We kind of like ours a little more brown, but you put it on broil, put it in the oven for however long you want, just to kind of get a little bit crispier. And let the flavors kind of get together. But it should be a different alternative to the regular old bread stuffing, which of course we're trying to stay away from the flours and the breads and the sugars and all those things that aren't as good for our bodies. So just another option for the holidays.